Kim Caldwell's first season on Rocky Top was undoubtedly a success, confirmed by the contract extension through the 2029 season. Though where she succeeded the most were the players that comprised her first team, highlighted by a moment I think most of us remember.
She told us we can wear any shoes we want, they don't have to match, and that's amazing. Y'all gonna see us with some bright green shoes next game.
Okay, so pass us. I'm not really into it, but I know Ruby is.
Yes, for sure. Oh yeah, I'm probably gonna get the green and the red Kobe Grinches and wear them opposite, like it's go time.
Oh my gosh, so Kim, you're gonna make him pay for what?
Absolutely, I'm not gonna be matching at all.
A funny moment that truly showcased how much fun Ruby Whitehorn and the Lady Vols had playing for Coach Kim Caldwell, but it's much more than just a funny moment of Ruby testing her coach's limits, as the rare opportunity to wear whatever shoes she wanted, in more ways than one, spoke to her soul.
That's her creative side, and also it lets her be able to put her messages on her shoes, which always means something to her.
That creative side first captured our attention during the We Backpack game, where Ruby was sporting purple sneakers with words of encouragement written on the soles of her shoes.
Every pair of shoes that she wears in the game has a significant meaning. So it gave her a chance to showcase her creative side.
That process for Ruby has been a part of her routine since her early playing days.
She started writing on her basketballs to inspire herself. So she would write things like "Married to the Game." At that time, the scripture she would use was Philippians 4:13. I can do all things through God who strengthens me.
The strength to be vocal about her faith and to express the goals that she has is something that's deeply rooted in their family structure, as her mom, Lisa Bryant, constantly encouraged her to believe in the power of words.
As a family, we always encourage them to be vocal. You have to speak what you want into existence. That's going to church and our spirituality. If this is what you want, this is who you want to be. You need to constantly have words of affirmation.
That's when she relies on scripture, especially when she isn't performing to the best of her abilities on the court. She searches for strength to push through those moments.
Oh, she battled tough when she hit that bad stretch, but I reminded her, like, all the greats hit bad stretches. You can't be great 100% of the time. It's what you do in those points where you hit your lowest to show what you really have. So I'm like, you got to keep working. You got to trust the process. You got to keep the faith. You got to find the scriptures that really motivate you.
She found it. Scripture that resonated with her resulted in strengthened confidence within herself.
We continued to pray and share scriptures, and she wrote it on her wrist, and that's the game she broke out.
And a late shot clock corner three by Ruby Whitehorn against Ohio State in the round of 32 had everybody believing.
I just heard the bench say, shoot that. So I'm just like, all right, I just shot it. Honestly, I didn't know what it would bring, but they always give me confidence and pouring into my shot, and so it helped.
I can't even find the words. It was so like, all I kept yelling was, that's my kid. I want the world to know. I was just so proud.
After 2 seasons with Clemson, she put faith over fear and decided to play for a first-year head coach at a storied program. And while the custom sneakers only come out at special occasions, it reinforces the family-like culture she plays for at Tennessee. Especially in moments where she went through slumps, they continued to pour into her, and eventually she found her shot once again.
That she battled through that. She stayed true. She trusted the coaches. The coaches stuck with her. Didn't just throw her to the side when she didn't produce what she normally does. It was great, and now, these are the moments I told you that you want for your whole life. This is the moment.
After the season came to a close in the Sweet 16, Lisa couldn't be more proud of what Ruby and the team accomplished this season.
I feel like it's overwhelming with joy, and whatever is meant to be will be. I've already prayed about it, spoke about it, and we're already talking about, hey, we got this. You can do this, and what's meant to be will be. And you and the team have done a tremendous job. So I'm proud.
And hopefully next year they've reached that goal of returning to the Elite Eight, and with the returning talent and the recruiting class out of high school and maybe what they do in the transfer portal, I think there's more than enough to give Lady Vol fans that could be something that they do in year 2 under Coach Kim Caldwell. Coming up on Saturday at 11, I have more with Jermaine Mashak as he highlights why it's his mission to become the Defensive Player of the Year. I'll talk to you guys then.